Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here, and welcome to another magic product review where my job is to take a look at some of the latest and greatest magic tricks on the market and let you know whether or not it is something I think you should be adding to your act. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Airport by Seth. This is a very easy way to vanish an AirPod and have it reappear back inside of the AirPod port, or airport for short. It's really cool, really easy to do. It's a lot of fun. The closest thing I could probably describe it to would be like a scotch and soda type thing where you make a coin vanish from one hand and reappear somewhere else. You're pretty much doing the exact same thing with this, but the thing that I really like about it is that it brings a modern prop into your performance, right? So you could be walking around, you have your earbuds in. If you're just like casually on the street, you can, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Can you repeat that? Here, let me put this away and vanish it, and then it jumps back into the case. Or if you're a magician, this is a really quick opener that you could do. Vanish the AirPods, have them jump into the case, and then you can start performing with your act, right? So there's a lot of fun utility with it. So what do you get inside of here? Of course, you're gonna get a link to a video tutorial that's gonna walk you through everything you need to know about how to produce and vanish the AirPods. You're gonna get an AirPod case with the AirPods inside. Now this is a real Apple product, which is really cool. So it's gonna look 100% legit because it is 100% legitimately a real AirPod set. The only difference is that this doesn't have any of the electronics inside of it, because this is like a demo copy that stores will use to put on display when they're trying to advertise their products and whatnot. So it is a real AirPod set. It just doesn't work. Like if you try to play music through it, you're not going to hear any music. But you can use your own AirPods if you want to, because there's no gimmick built into this. This is just a regular set. If you are going to use your own AirPods, it does need to match the set that is included, which is an older set. This is like the original AirPods, if I'm not mistaken. The version 1 or the version 2. It's not the newer set. But it looks great for the thing that you're going to use it for. It's perfect. But if you did want to, for whatever reason, vanish them, have them come back, and then have them start playing music, you could do that in theory. You just need to supply your own set. But you're going to get everything that you need to start performing the effect the way that it's taught inside of here. You're going to get the AirPods, you're going to get the case, and then you're going to get the special gimmick. This is the gimmick that is going to allow you to perform the effects that are taught in the video. So what are the effects that are taught? There's actually a few different things that are taught there. Hey everyone, so sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank the newest members of the mob for joining. Thank you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm truly able to keep this channel going. You're gonna get early access to videos, you're gonna access tutorials, lectures, and even get one-on-one access with me where you can pick my brain about anything that you like. If you guys would like to join them and become a member of the mob, please click the join button, or you can click the membership tab right here on the channel for more information. If you guys would like to see some more awesome magic, please head over to my online magic shop at o'brienmagic.com. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for the interruption. And now back to the video. So what are the effects that are taught? There's actually a few different things that are taught there, and the tutorials are all taught by Garrett Thomas. If you're not familiar, get familiar, because he's probably one of the best minds when it comes to magic in the world, and he's a brilliant performer on top of that. He does a really good job of teaching everything in there, and he walks you through step by step how to do it. Now, what he was asked to do by Penguin Magic was come up with some of his own ideas. So they had the basics there. They had the idea of making an AirPod vanish and appear inside of the case like I did in the intro to this video. But what Garrett Thomas wanted to do was come up with a variety of different things that you can do, sort of a toolbox of techniques for you guys to pick and choose the bits that you like the best, and then you can build the routine exactly the way that you want. So the basic performance doesn't even use a gimmick. He just teaches you how to make it appear, vanish, and then jump into your ear, right? So taking a single ear pod out of your ear, making it vanish, and then making it reappear back inside of your ear. And again, no gimmick. This is just sleight of hand. You can do this with any AirPod set. He then walks through how to use the gimmick and teaches you a routine where you can make both ear pods one at a time vanish and then jump into the case. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not a simple self-working thing if you want to perform that full routine. Of course, there are simple self-working bits included. The one that I showed you at the intro to this is the original idea using it, and it's 100% self-working the way that I did it. But if you want to do the complete vanish where both of them disappear and appear inside of the case, it is going to take a little bit more practice. I played with this for maybe 20-30 minutes to try to get that routine down, and I can perform the routine, but I don't feel confident going out and actually showing it to anybody yet, just to give you an idea of the level of time and practice that's going to need to be put into this. But within minutes, you'll be able to figure out how to make the thing vanish and then jump into the case if you just wanted to do the single vanish like I did at the start of this video. So Garrett Thomas is going to walk you through a bunch of different ideas. There's different routines that he's going to teach on there. He's going to teach you how to make the AirPods appear, vanish, jump from hand to hand, how to transfer them secretly from hand to hand. And one of the things that he really talks about in the video that I think is cool is that this here is a very interesting object because of the way that it's shaped. So there's a lot of really cool things that you could do, right? As far as like palming them in your hand and using the stem as a way to, so like let's just say I have it like this, and if I want to rub my hands together, I could transfer it from hand to hand like this. And he walks you through all these different things that you can do just with an AirPod. He's like, before we even talk about the product, before we even talk about the effect, let's talk about this. And he spends a good little while talking about different ways that you can just make this vanish, right? Again, he talks about going to put it in your ear, right? He's like, yeah, you just take it like this. And he's like, yeah, you just put it inside of your ear, right? Like this. And actually here, I'll take it like this and I'll make it vanish completely. And you can show that there's nothing in your hands. And he says, but wait, hold on a minute. And then he reaches into his ear and he goes to take it out. And, oh, look, it is still in my ear. Well, that's weird. Here, let me go ahead and, oh, there we go. Okay, I was starting to freak out for a minute, right? So there's like all kinds of cool things you can do with just the AirPod, right? Without having to do anything with the gimmick. Now, does this pass the smell test? What does that even mean? For me, anytime someone says there's something examinable, there's different levels of examinability, right? There's completely examinable, which means can I give them everything and they can examine everything, right? There's lightly examinable, which means they can handle the things, but you probably only want them to handle them for a few minutes and then you have to take them back because if they look too deeply, they might find the secret. And then there's not examinable at all, right? Where you perform it and then you have to put it away and you can't let them touch anything. This effect lands somewhere in the middle of not examinable at all and lightly examinable. So let me describe what I'm talking about. This thing is 100% examinable. After you're done performing, if you ditch the gimmick, you can hand this out and they can examine everything, right? Everything that's in play. The earbuds that are inside here, the case, all of that. They can examine it because, again, it's just a regular set. Now, they can't play music on it unless you supply your own real set of AirPods, but aside from that, they can completely examine everything. What they cannot examine is the gimmick, right? And you cannot hand it to them, they cannot look at it, and it's pretty angle sensitive, this gimmick. If they're standing over here or over here, they might see something, so you gotta kind of watch your angles a little bit with it. Does it pass the smell test? And again, what I mean by that is, does it look suspicious? Are they gonna buy that it's really an AirPod? And I'm gonna say yeah, as long as you don't bring too much attention to it. I mean, if you take them out, you know, you do the move, it vanishes. You put it back inside your ear, you can show that your hands are empty, there's nothing to see, and then you reach in and you pull it out of the case. Really, really simple. Then what Garrett Thomas teaches you is that once you've done that, that's the self-working bit. Once you've done that, now you take the other one out, vanish that one, and now that other AirPod has appeared inside of the case. And now you can hand them the thing and they can check everything, and then you're going to have to ditch the gimmick, because again, the gimmick is not meant to be in play for too long, and it's definitely not meant to be handed to a spectator and examined. The gimmick does look pretty close to an actual AirPod. Again, I'm not trying to give too much away here. I don't want to completely expose how the thing is done. But if you were to set them both down side by side and let the spectator very closely look at them, they're going to see right away that something is kind of going on with it. So it's one of those things, again, does it pass the smell test? Yes, if you don't really call too much attention to it. Oh, look, I have these two completely ordinary AirPods here. Like, you don't want to do that, right? What you're going to want to do is you're either going to want to have everything examined at the start and then sneak the gimmick in, which Garrett Thomas teaches you how to do, or start with it already in your ears and have the gimmick already in play, and then when you're performing the effect, ditch the gimmick at the end of the effect and then hand it out to be examined, and then that way everything is examinable now, right? And so what are the angles on this? I already kind of mentioned it a little bit. Pretty tight. This would be great if you're performing for a couple of people, or if you're performing for the camera. I think this would look really fun if you're doing like a YouTube video or Instagram or TikTok or something like that. And you could perform maybe like restaurant work, table hopping kind of thing. Like if you're going from table to table. Hi, my name is Michael. Sorry, I completely forgot to take these out. Here, hold on. Let me put these away. And then you vanish it. You know, see, like nothing here. Look, it jumps inside the case. Here, I'll do it again. Look. Go ahead and open the case, and then, you know, boom, it's back inside the case. And then you can show, like, there's nothing here. Let me put that away so I can properly introduce myself. And then you go into the routine, right? That's how I would probably do it if I was going to use this. Or if you're more of a casual performer, you're just hanging out with friends and stuff, and you want to do something kind of quick and visual to freak them out, this would be a lot of fun for that. So who is this for? Just kind of mentioned that a little bit already. Workers will enjoy this if you're looking for a quick visual piece of magic that uses some kind of modern prop, right? Like these AirPods here. I think casual performers of magic that want to show something cool to their friends will really get a kick out of this, and magicians that perform magic virtually, either on Zoom or on social media. I think you guys would get a really good kick out of this too. Yeah, I think it's a fun little piece of magic. It just kind of depends on what you're trying to add to your act. Do I think that this would go into your act? I don't think it's for everybody, but I think the right person would really, really enjoy this. And if you're someone that likes to put a lot of practice in, there is a lot that you can do with this. If you're someone that's looking for the next easy thing to do that's just really quick, visual, you don't really have to spend too much time on it, the performance that I did at the very start of this video, you'll be able to master within maybe like 10 or 15 minutes. It's pretty simple. It's just a basic move. Again, without trying to give too much away, it's just a basic move that you have to master, and it's a move that's practically self-working because of the way that the gimmick functions. But yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna say if you're looking for some fun phone magic, like maybe you're already performing some fun stuff with your phone and you want to add something to it, this would be great for that as well. But yeah, great quality product. I'm really impressed with how it turned out. And if you guys own Airport, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you have any questions for me, things that I didn't answer in this video, if I'm able to answer them without completely exposing the way that the thing is done, let me know, and I'll go ahead and do that in the comment section here at the bottom of this video. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You've been great. I'll see you next time in the next review video. Take care.